Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Gabby and I care for my parents and my little brother. If you didn't know already, I upload a video every Sunday at 5 p.m, which is a weekly vlog of my life as a carer and everything I get up to in a week. And I upload on a Wednesday, and that video tends to pretty much be anything that's related to the week. So that could be tech videos, to autism related videos, to routine videos, or very recently it could be quarantine content. Both these videos go up at 5 p.m, and if you click down below on that subscribe button as well as the notification bell, you will get notified on both those days when I upload. So this week's Wednesday video is all about how lockdown / quarantine has helped my autistic 8-year-old little brother. If you like seeing autism content, give this video a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to click the iCard above to see all my autism related content that I have already. Let's just get on into this. The first big change that happened thanks to quarantine was actually just being inside. Nathan getting used to being at home. And if you didn't know my little brother, which obviously you don't, my little brother was always, and I mean always, wanting to be out. He just wanted to be in the car. He wanted to be anywhere but home. And we were going out pretty much every single day, which is great for vlog content, but it's not so great for my purse. So thanks to lockdown, Nathan has got used to being at home and actually enjoying the toys he has at home. So being able to play in the garden and go on his new swing and to just sit out there and enjoy the sunshine and the garden and playing at home, he's become really content with sitting in his bedroom and playing with his toys and just chattering to them. It's very cute. The second bonus to quarantine was that Nathan, because he was at home, he was in his safe space, he was more willing to explore food, such as food he hasn't eaten in a while. Nathan had kind of gone really iffy with quite a lot of meat, and that wasn't a problem, but we were worried for him because he doesn't necessarily eat a lot of iron and protein rich vegetables just because he won't eat them. So we kind of were pleased when he was willing to explore those options again, old food options, but also trying new food. He was willing to try new fruits, new vegetables, even new yogurts. Nathan is very particular with yogurts. He also started to explore different plates. So Nathan can be very particular on how he eats and what he eats with. Nathan has a very particular plate. He has very particular cutlery, and sometimes he'll only eat if he's fed. During lockdown, he's learned to eat with his fingers. He's learned that he doesn't always need help with things. He's learned to use his cutlery in ways that is easier for him. And he's also trying new plates. So he has some divider plates now, and he has some big boy plates where all the food is mixed together, which, depending on the day, can be a bit iffy. A lot of days, we're still using the divider plate, but that's still okay. Just depends on the day, depends on his mood. We go with Nathan and the flow of that day. Number 3 is actually he's really been enjoying homeschool or unschooling. So Nathan's autistic. He doesn't follow the usual learning plan, the usual curriculum of a school. If school doesn't, yes, they sent school materials. We've sort of just been doing our own thing. We've been teaching him how to make his own bed and to take the laundry downstairs and doing a lot of housework stuff, which he is now actually starting to get pocket money for. Bless him, because he's really starting to help out. He's really picking up on those things. He's starting to go to the toilet on his own, and potty training was something we had started to really struggle with before lockdown. You know, it is what it is. Autism makes it difficult, as does any learning difficulty, and we had sort of come to a point of just a wall with Nathan. Nathan wasn't interested anymore, so we had to stop. We were told not to force him, and so we didn't. And instead we moved on to brushing teeth, and within a month of getting the Aquafresh Kids Brush Time app, which I will have linked down below, he will brush his teeth for 2 minutes twice a day, which Nathan wouldn't do before. Nathan has a real sensory issue about putting things that he doesn't want to put in his mouth. Nathan also has pica, so he will eat anything, pretty much, even things that, well, I say anything. Nathan will put anything, pretty much nearly anything in his mouth. But when it comes to brushing his teeth, the toothpaste and the toothbrush just weren't something he was willing to do. So the Aquafresh app really helped us. He gets points and he gets to collect little figurines in there, and he gets clothing, and he has a little character, and it times him, and it has a song, and these are things Nathan really loves. So we've been teaching him household skills while also teaching him stuff he needs to know for maths, English and science. And we've really been working on his communication, so his speech, but also his communication with his iPad. Nathan is technically non-verbal. He is what you would consider low functioning. I hate that term because he's not. He's very happy, he's very intellectual, and he's a clever little boy, and he will find a way of telling you exactly what he needs. He's not low functioning in my eyes, and what I would consider normal behavior for an 8-year-old. Honestly, he's pretty much in par. Like, sure, mentally he might be a little bit behind on some things, but other things he's just with everyone else of his age. So calling him low functioning really annoys me. Little rant tangent there. But he's also improved dramatically so much, and that makes me really happy. And I think that comes down to the fact that he's been at home with people who love him and want what's best for him. And I'm not saying his teachers don't, but sadly we've had sort of a bad experience with his speech and language therapist, which again I'm not going to get into because right now I don't think it's the time, and I don't think until we've fixed I really want to get into that. But he's just so improved. He now knows how to do sign language for toilet and drink and eat and out and all these things. And when he doesn't know the sign language and he doesn't know how to say the word, he will use his iPad, and he's figured out how to turn his iPad on, how to find his communication app, how to find his Disney Plus app and press it to turn it on. He will scroll through his programs. He has improved so much in so many strides in just 4 months that it melts my ice cold heart. So number 4 is his schedule. Nathan, particularly when his mom and dad were still together, was very schedule orientated. Every minute of his day had to be planned out, and you had to tell him. And that was pretty much from a teeny weeny tiny baby. Nathan didn't, and still doesn't, honestly do well with change. So we are still careful on that. But Nathan's morning and evening routine, which are the 2 things Nathan really enjoys structure with, have changed and been set since pretty much a week into lockdown. If you want to know what his evening routine looks like, click up here on the iCard to check that video out. It'll also be linked down below for you guys. And if you want me to, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know you want a autism morning routine. And he's just improving. And it does mean that when he has that set kind of hour, 90 minutes, sometimes 2 hours, that he knows that, okay, this section of time has been done, it's set, nothing has changed, my day started how I expect it to start. And it means that in that middle section, if the day does change, it's not so bad, because he also knows, and we can remind him, okay, and after dinner, we have a set schedule, like this doesn't change no matter where we are, what we're doing, this will be your routine. And this is something that we can take with us when we go on holiday, when we go see family who live further away, and just these things that these coping mechanisms that he didn't have before, and we had never had a chance to settle into because we were always rushing. We were always trying to do lots and lots and lots. So because of lockdown and because we've all had to kind of reel back a little bit, Nathan included, we've been able to set that morning and evening for him so that his day feels more stable. Number 5 is sleep. He's always struggled with sleep. When Nathan was tiny, from being a baby till about 18 months too, Nathan slept great. Nathan would have dinner, he would play, he'd have a bath, go to bed, and he would sleep through from like anywhere between 7 and 9 till about 8 a.m. in the morning, and it was great. Nothing could wake him, not a noise, nothing. That all changed for multiple reasons which we won't get into. And Nathan has really struggled to sleep since. Nathan has been on a medication. Nathan has had multiple nighttime routines, but nothing has ever helped. Lockdown and creating a solid, unchangeable evening routine during lockdown truly helped Nathan. Nathan knows what time he's going to bed, what time he's taking his medicine, when he has his bath, how long he should be in that bath. So we only let Nathan stay in a bath for about 45 minutes to an hour, because if we let him stay in there any longer, he would fall asleep. And we've also changed his bed, so there is a vlog where you see us fixing his bed, which I'll link up here for you guys and down below. And that, plus putting just his double mattress on the bed frame, has made a huge difference. Him having a solid bed again certainly helped, and his mattress being even has also helped. Giving him his meds at the same time every evening on the dot, we've also changed his medication during lockdown, has helped, and he sleeps pretty much all the way through. I mean, sometimes he'll get up at like 3, 4 in the morning, but we take him back to bed, fall asleep in his bed with him, and he will sleep through till 8. I will take that over what I was doing, which was pretty much getting up at midnight and not going back to sleep. And number 6, and the last one, is Nathan's ability to go into supermarkets or shops in general. He wouldn't do it before lockdown. He hated going into the shop. Even if we took him in his pushchair, or if they had a special needs trolley that you can use, he hated it. He would last about 10 minutes and freak out, like throw himself on the floor, have a meltdown. And I think some of that was the lights, the amount of people, just so much sensory stuff going on. But he in particularly would not independently walk around a supermarket or a shop. This has changed. So at the beginning of lockdown, obviously we were only going out for food. I'm the least vulnerable out of everybody, so I was doing the food shop. And once things started to ease off, about 3 months in, Nathan decided he wanted to come in with me. We avoided him coming whenever we could. Obviously, he stayed in the car for the worst of it. But once things started to kind of get better and more kids seemed to be going in with their parent, I couldn't really say no. So I took Nathan in really apprehensively. I expected to last about 10 minutes and there'd be a meltdown and we not get anything we needed, particularly because they didn't have the special needs trolleys available, which I get. With everything going on, I completely get why they didn't. Nathan walked around independently, didn't hold a hand, stayed by my side, picked out like the crisps he wanted, and helped me take things off the shelf and put them in the trolley so amazingly. I could point to a tin and say, "Could you get that for me?" and he would grab it and put it in the basket, or the trolley in particular, because when I have Nathan, I get a trolley just because he can hold the handle of it if he needs to, or the edge of the trolley, and I could ask him to get another one, and he got another one. He seems so less frustrated, but I think some of that comes with the fact that they're really kind of low music now. They don't tend to have the lights on full blast, and people have to keep their distance. You have to kind of keep 2 meters. So he gets that little bubble, his personal space, which, let's be honest, before lockdown, you didn't get in the supermarket. Being able to take him into a shop by myself and not have to worry about getting his pushchair out or having to get the special needs trolley that someone might be using even though they don't need it, that's a whole separate thing, was actually kind of a relief. And he stood by the till as I scanned everything through or waited for the lady to, putting it back in the basket and paying. He walked out to the car. He helped me put the stuff in the car. He helped me take the trolley back to the trolley bay, and he started to get in and out of the car all by himself. He has come a long way, and I think that is partially because we've had such an intense time at home, and being able to concentrate on the things he's always struggled with instead of having to do 1,000 things at once has actually really helped me now. And I'm glad it's helped Nene. And this situation can happen if he's wearing ear defenders or not wearing ear defenders. Whereas before, if we went into a supermarket, he would have to wear ear defenders. He's not always a big fan of his ear defenders, but if we go into a supermarket or a shop, 9 times out of 10, he was always wearing them. And if he wasn't, then our meltdown was pretty much instant from the minute you walked into the shop. So now we don't have to worry about that, which is really kind of nice. If you made it this far in the video and you really enjoyed it and would like to see more autism related content or just more content about how I help my little brother with his autism, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Also comment down below, let me know. Also don't forget to click that subscribe button and the little notification bell so you get notified on Wednesday and Sunday at 5 p.m. when I upload. And while you're commenting about the autism content you'd like to see, go ahead and comment down below. Do you have a child in your life? Did lockdown help them? Was there any good or bad points in quarantine for you and your child's life? And I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you liked it and want to see more autism content, click over here. If you want to subscribe, click here. And if you want to see all the videos from 2020, click up here. Bye.